Stop. How many men are out here living by this? Happy wife, happy life, and quietly burning out inside their own home. I was that man, doing everything I could, giving more, sacrificing more, trying harder, and somehow, it was never enough. Nobody tells you this part. When a relationship becomes one-sided, it doesn't create peace. It creates pressure. And pressure, over time, breaks everything. Because happy wife, happy life sounds good, but it's incomplete. Marriage was never designed to be one-sided. Marriage is from God, and when it's done the way He designed it, it's powerful. The man is called to love his wife. The wife is called to respect her husband. That's balance. That's structure. That's alignment. Even in nature, the strength of the unit comes from alignment. Not one carrying everything, but both functioning together. That's why I don't live by happy wife, happy life. I believe in this: happy spouse, happy house. And let me say something real. A house isn't always going to be happy. There will be seasons, times when she's struggling, and you have to step up. Times when you're weak, and she has to support you. Times when life hits both of you at once. Happiness is an emotion. It comes and it goes. But a strong house, that's built on something deeper. Happy spouse, happy house isn't about always feeling good. It's about functioning together, even when you don't. It's about staying aligned, even under pressure. It's about building something that doesn't fall apart when emotions change. Because a successful marriage was never meant to be one person carrying everything. It was designed for two people building together. In the next part, I'm going to show you exactly what happens when a man pulls back from that one-sided mindset and what it changes in his life. What happens when a man finally stops overgiving, when he stops running in circles, trying to make everybody else happy, and realizes something's off. At first, it feels uncomfortable because you've trained yourself to believe that your value comes from how much you give, how much you fix, how much you carry. But that's not strength, that's exhaustion disguised as love. And when a man starts waking up, he begins to see things clearly. He realizes, I've been doing everything, but we're not building anything. A strong unit is not built by one carrying the weight. It's built when both know their role and both stand in it. This is where alignment starts. Not control, not dominance, alignment. The man leads with love. The woman responds with respect. And together, they build. This is where most people miss it, because they think building together means always agreeing. It doesn't. It means staying aligned even when the season changes. In the final part, I'm going to show you exactly how to build that alignment and how to make sure your house stays strong. Drop a comment if you're ready for the truth. Now let me take you deeper, because everything we just talked about, it sounds good when you hear it, but most people still miss it when they're living it. Now I want you to hear this from a different perspective, from something that sees everything from above. What Voss the Owl sees. You can see what most people can't. You can see which houses are aligned and which ones are barely holding together. In a house that's aligned, both are giving, both are building, both are aware of their role. And in those houses, yes, the wife is happy. And when the house is right, happy wife, happy life makes sense, because her happiness flows from the structure, not from one man carrying everything. She gives, he gives, she supports, he supports, and the house functions as one unit. That is not imbalance. That is alignment. That is alignment. It's the combined strength of discipline and instinct guarding the headquarters. But then there are the other houses where one gives and the other only receives, where the man keeps giving and giving and giving, and the goalpost keeps moving. And slowly, he loses himself. His peace fades, his joy fades, and eventually, he starts to resent the very thing he once loved, because that was never the design. A house was never meant to run on one person's sacrifice. It was designed with order. The man loves, the wife respects, and together they build. Because happiness is not constant. It comes, it goes. But what remains is structure, commitment, alignment. A strong house is not built on emotion. It is built on understanding. on roles, on purpose, and on two people choosing to stay aligned, even when life gets hard. So now you see the difference. It's not about choosing one phrase over the other. It's about understanding the foundation behind both. Because when things are right, yes, happy wife, happy life works. But when things are wrong, only one thing saves the house. Happy spouse, happy house. And if you haven't seen my breakdown on happy wife, happy life, go watch that next, because that shows you what happens when things fall out of alignment. And this shows you how to fix it.